one day, as the story continues with Hanuman, our monkey god, there was a terrible demon who was very jealous of the king, Ram and Sita, and he waged a great war over the king, Ram, and his kingdom, and he actually stole Sita, his wife, and took Sita from India, a village in India, to a village in Sri Lanka to try to make Sita the demon's new wife, so she could be the queen of this new land. Ram was completely distraught. His wife was gone, his kingdom was falling, and there was a demon raging war based upon jealousy. Hanuman, because Sita and Ram were his best friends, the loyal warrior that he is, was here to serve. And so as Ram tried to fight off the war that was happening in his kingdom with his warriors, he sent Hanuman to go find Sita, to save her, to bring her back to the kingdom. Now to do this, to make this possible, to save Sita, Hanuman, this monkey god with short-term memory, who forgot really who he was on a daily basis, many times over and over again, was asked to do these impossible tasks. One thing that he was asked to do was to make his way all the way from India to Sri Lanka. How the heck was he going to do that? That seemed impossible. Another thing that he needed to do was burn the entire island of Sri Lanka so that he could fight the demon and take Sita back. How was he going to do that? How could he even get there? How could he fight or set the whole island on fire? Then what he needed to do was turn into a cat, and as a cat tell Sita his plan, that Ram was coming, that this is what we were going to do, that you were going to be okay. How the heck is a monkey god going to turn into a cat? He also needed to do a number of other tasks that seemed impossible, one of which being literally bringing an entire mountain from Sri Lanka to India full of herbs to help the warriors who were hurting in the fight, because Ram's warriors were not doing very well and they were losing the fight at this point. Hanuman felt distraught. He loved his king and queen. He was devoted to their well-being. Yet how could he do these impossible tasks? And so what did Hanuman do? He got down into hero's pose. Modern day yogis, we know hero's pose as us sitting in between our heels. In the ancient text it's a little bit different, but we'll be here now. And so hero's pose, Hanuman got into hero's pose, brings his hands in front of his heart in Anjali Mudra, the symbol for gratitude, and he prays. He prays, and he prays, and he prays, and he asks for these impossible feats to be done so that he can help his beloved king and queen. And as he does this, something magical happens, and I will share this in another video. But for now, every time that you're in hero's pose, although it is nice and strong, working to support the knees, releasing tensions in the psoas muscle, opening up the thighs, it is also the pose that embodies this true hero energy within us. That a true hero is one who serves selflessly and who believes in the impossible and asks, isn't afraid to ask, and has faith that it will be delivered. And he prayed in hero's pose, and it was delivered, and we'll talk about this in the next video. But when you're in hero's pose, it is about finding the hero within. It is symbolic of the space of truly, finding that inner warrior, serving selflessly, knowing that that's what we're here to do, and putting faith in something higher than ourselves. So think about this today. How can we embody this true hero within and see it?